Update now on the breaking news we've been tracking all morning. We now know, sadly, 9 people were killed in last night's fire at an assisted living facility in Fall River.
Fire chief says another 30+ people hospitalized. We got an update from the fire chief and Mayor Coogan about an hour or so ago.
Joe Cortez joins us live. He's been there all morning at this active scene. Joe, what can you tell us is the latest now?
Well, Patrick, hey, we can tell you that it is just a very heartbreaking scene around here. I just saw one woman walk up with flowers. She was walking over to some of the first responders, and I believe she placed them down right in front of the Gabriel house here. But it is just devastating, heartbreaking. There's not enough words to describe how the city is feeling this morning with 9 people dead, 1 in critical condition, and just a heartbreaking scene behind me. But we'll get over and take a look at this. So we did have a more positive news update at one point where the fire chief did tell us that the medical records room was salvaged here, and they were able to take a lot of the paper records and move them over to the different hospitals have been transported to get them the medication they need. And a lot of this all transpired last night just before 10 o'clock. Officials tell us that over 30 people had to be rescued from inside, many of which were brought out using ladder trucks. The mayor said when he arrived on scene, people were screaming and hanging out of windows, begging for help. The fire chief here at Fall River, Jeffrey Bacon, he commended the work of all fire, police, and EMS on scene. They were rushing in and out of the building, trying to do whatever they could to get these people to safety. The state medical examiner's office was on scene all throughout the morning, and there's about 70 residents who lived in this assisted living home. 5 firefighters were also injured during the response. Those injuries are considered minor, but multiple different departments were called in. Chief Bacon said that every firefighter in the city responded to the call.
We always try to learn lessons from any scene that we're at, and I think what we need to preach is that smoke is the most dangerous part of any fire.
A very chaotic scene, and these guys did a spectacular job in the face of a very bad tragedy.
And doing a walk around the building when we had the opportunity, the smoke damage could just be seen in all corners of the building. And, you know, I got a chance to talk with one nurse. She works over here, not in the ER specifically, but she works over at St. Anne's, and she said that her son responded on the scene, and there was not much more information that came after that. It was just the look on her face that you could really tell how hard it must be for first responders to come out here and how hard it must be for people to hear the news of this devastation this morning. But we'll keep you updated with all throughout the morning, online, on air. We'll be back here at noon with more information on this devastating fire. For now, reporting live in Fall River, I'm Joe Cortez, 12 News.